Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel where we generally answer your questions. Your questions may be about any specific thing, could be about a particular technology, could be about testing specific, could be about certification, could be anything specific. You can just let me know if you have a question to talk about, and I'll be here to address your queries and answer them well. Just look forward to drop your questions, drop your comments, whatever you may have. And this live session is all about answering your queries and responding to them to the best. So make use of this opportunity when we connect live in order to answer your questions. And do definitely let me know if you have any specific queries related to certifications, testing tools, or probably anything else. We are here to address your queries as much as possible to help you understand the concepts and make you learn testing more better. So, as usual, we are looking forward to more and more queries coming up today as well. And do let me know if you need any assistance. So, yes, team, we are looking forward to answer your questions. Just feel free to connect and let me know if you have any questions, any specific things to talk about. This session is all about answering your queries and responding to them. So, if you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. I'm here to respond to all of them and assist you as much as possible in order to give you that clarification what you may need in order to understand certain concepts. Meanwhile, I would like to congratulate all the members who have reported us that they have been certified recently with various certifications. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much for letting us know at the end of the day that the tutorial was helpful, and thanks for opting in our tutorials to be your preparatory material. And thanks for sharing your valuable feedback also for the channel, which means a lot to all of us. And a lot of other newcomers to this channel will find this reviews and recommendations very helpful in order to pick this up as a part of their preparation material. Also, just to thank again all of you for making my other channel, that is Testing in Nutshell, with a 1,000 subscriber. I really feel really happy and thankful to all of you for making this channel also reach 1,000 subscriber family. And the other channel is all about testing tools, testing concepts, other than certification. So should you have definitely any needs of working on any of the testing tools, you may definitely look forward to my other channel, Testing in Nutshell. And I will be again uploading a lot of tool related tutorials. Currently, we have a lot of tutorials related to Jira Administrator, ALM, UFT, Load Runner, and a lot of testing related concepts like Agile methodology, and in simple way, what testing is all about. So a lot of definitions, a lot of concept related discussions on the testing in nutshell. So yeah, you can look forward to that channel to add more value to it, as well as have great content to refer in order to prepare yourself for certifications. In fact, gain more understanding about testing tools, which will add a lot of value to your learning and portfolio. So yes, team, I think again we are not having a great crowd today. Again, people might be enjoying the weekend. So, but still, I'm here for some time. As far as we do not have any questions, we will call off the session today. But I'll be here for at least 15 minutes to see if there are any responses or anyone looking for any specific query. If there are no questions coming in, I will definitely close off this particular session by the 15th minute of this session. I do see some of you joining in, but again, as far as you have a question, just feel free to drop below. I'll be here to respond to you and answer your questions. Okay. For some reason, I see that there are no questions coming on of my live window. but on my phone, I do see that there are a lot of comments. Uh, I think there are some issues with my YouTube Studio here on this particular browser. So let me just see. Yes, there are a lot of questions. We have Himanshu Allen saying, hello, sir. Hello, Himanshu. I'm fine. So please tell me, what is the future of Salesforce? I think, of course, when you talk about Salesforce, that's been a great, software again as an enterprise solution, and that goes into the cloud. So, in fact, I am also an expertise of Salesforce testing. So I do a lot of Salesforce testing. In fact, I have a lot of my known people who are working on Salesforce as well. So that's a great interface because tomorrow's enterprise solution will be completely on the cloud-driven thing, and Salesforce is working on cloud. So if you are opting to be a part of Salesforce as a future aspect, you can certainly go for it and be yourself as a Salesforce tester, which definitely adds a lot of value to your portfolio altogether. And Salesforce testers will have really great scope as things will be moving into cloud and will certainly require a lot of things to be, promoted from a testing profile point of view. So testing without a domain could be definitely challenging. But if you are a tester from a specific practice, specific type of product and technology, you do have always great demands in the market. And again, Salesforce testers are paid amazingly fine as far as you look into the market. So you can look forward to become a Salesforce tester as well. Okay. Let me see if there is another question. We have Federico. Federico, hi. Okay, he says no, please don't go. And for some reason on my laptop here, I see your chat is disconnected for some reason, and please wait while we try to connect you. Suddenly this message has come up. So I was just wondering if there are no messages coming in or there are some issues with the, people again not having any questions. But yes, I see Federico asking you, can I pass the ISTQB foundation level by only reading the syllabus and make the 3 mock exam? Yes, of course. If you've been through the syllabus and my tutorials as well, which will give you a great understanding of the context, and you try to solve the 3 mock papers, that would be more than enough because other mock papers are not reliable. So I would not recommend you, if you ask me, I will definitely recommend you that just go through 3 mock papers to get an idea how the examination will be. Because ISTQB does not cater you with dumps. What is a dump? Collection of previous question papers. So ISTQB never releases any of their question paper, which is certainly not a good idea to look into outside material. So as far as you have your 3 mock papers done, you have an idea how the typical way of questions will be asked to you, and you really get some good marks there as well. That's enough. So you need to know the syllabus, have to have a good understanding of the content, and also you need to have a sample papers being done, like 3 mock papers. That would be more than enough to get certified. Okay. So I hope, Federico, that answers your question. We do have other comment coming in from Paru. Paru says hi. Hi, Paru. And there's another one coming from Koshank. What is ISTQB course? ISTQB is a body which certifies testing professionals about testing practices. And if you want to really know more about that, you can visit istqb.org, and there you can find literally lot many details about it. What are the different certifications? How one can cover that syllabus. So for each and every certification, you have a syllabus, you have a mock paper, which helps you to understand the concepts. So Kaushank, you can just go to the online istqb.org and you'll find more about that. But it is mainly about certifying testing professionals on different certifications. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone when I see a chat there. For some reason, I don't see the chats on my screen. So Himanshu says, sir, what course you would suggest me for Salesforce tester, and which is the best certified Salesforce platform? I definitely, you can look forward to great institutes who are doing Salesforce training, where they train you about Salesforce configuration and administrator part. As far as you have an understanding of it, you can definitely become a great Salesforce tester. And I didn't get precisely the second part of it, which says, which of the best certified Salesforce platform. I really didn't understand what you meant by that when you say, which is the best certified Salesforce platform. So Salesforce is already a platform as a service. So can you be more precise if you can let me know what your question was so that I can answer it well? Federico says thank you, and Paru says which is best agile or core? Uh, I think again both have their own significance. Not being diplomatic, they have their own significance. Agile is something which is trending into the market these days. So if you know what is agile, how to work within agile development models, and be an agile professional, then it certainly gives you a freedom to be a part of any number of organization, or apply your profile or apply for a job in any particular organization which caters agile today. And major share is being shared by agile. Coming to the core, could be limited organizations again, but yeah, if you have a domain proficiency, you do have a good understanding of what the product is all about, and for a long-term goal. For example, you want to stick to them for maybe around 5 years or 10 years down the line, and probably sometime you get a great MNC with great recognition in the market. You can even spend your lifetime there. So it's again up to you what excites you more, like having a challenge or probably like working with new things every time. Opt for agile. If you want to repeat the same thing again and again, go for core. That should be fine. Again, everyone has their own interest. I'm not being sarcastic on this by saying, if you just want to repeat the same thing, go for core. This is the practice. If you go in core, you're just going to repeat the same thing. You may have some minor things, but agile will be certainly challenging and coming with a lot of challenge every day. So if you are so interested to explore the challenges while you work, you can definitely opt for agile. But if you're not looking for so many frequent challenges, you can go for core. And again, it depends on your consistency. If you want to migrate from one organization to another organization, you can be a part of agile. But if you want to stay longer in an organization, go for core. Okay. Okay, I think there are a lot of questions coming in very fast today. Akhil says, hi sir, what are the prerequisites to attempt ISTQB and procedure to take ISTQB 2021 exam online from home? First of all, Akhil, prerequisite, this is nothing. All you need to know is the content. You need to understand the concepts. And once you are prepared, you can just approach the body which you want to take the exam from. If you're in India, you have to approach Indian Testing Board and enroll for the examination. And you will be definitely able to appear and pass the examination. Coming to the second part of it, you have asked me about online examination. On the same portal, that is Indian Testing Board's portal, you will find a link to online apply for online exam, which is proctor based exam. And if you apply for that, you can take the examination sitting right from your home. So that would be very simple. All you have to do is navigate to istqb.in and apply for the examination and choose proctor based certification for your online based examination. Okay. Also, you have another question here, which says, "Hi sir, what is the learning path to become an automation testing engineer?" To become an automation testing engineer, first of all, you need to start as a manual tester, learn all the concepts of the testing at the ground level, do a lot of work at your own pace and understand the concepts. Once you have a great understanding of what exactly testing process is all about, how do you interact with an application, how do you actually do testing, what are the scenarios, what exactly a user need to do in order to test an application or functionality, then you can certainly move into automation. So maybe down the line, 6 months or 1 year, you can target with manual testing if in case you are trying to get into testing right now. And after 1 year, you can start learning or implementing automation, where you can learn some of the automation tools like Selenium and start automating some basic simple things. Once you gain that confidence of automation, you can certainly start doing automation job applications, and you can start applying for being an automation tester. A lot of organization will look forward to you as an automation resource. And automation could be, again, something which is really important for any tester to migrate into. So you don't have to be a manual tester for lifelong. You can definitely look forward to become a great automation tester in future. So start with manual and then move into automation, which will be a great thing to work upon. Okay, Federico also has another question. Can I find a job if I clear the ISTQB foundation level, but I don't have any college degree? Uh, I'm not sure, Federico. Again, specific to the countries, you may have different opportunities. I'm not sure. Again, you belong to. Seems like you are from Paris or you know Rome or somewhere. So I think, again, every country has their own provisions. In fact, we're back in India or back in South Africa. Not all the organizations really look for someone who are graduate, but yeah, at least you should have some sort of equivalent degrees where you could have done some courses for maybe for years, or like a kind of diploma, kind of vocational courses, and a lot of other things which can add value. But a lot of MNCs, just because of the standards, they do see someone being a graduate. Okay, so I don't think without having a degree, you may have great opportunities in the market. But yeah, you can do a lot of freelancing work by having the knowledge and being certified. Because freelancing does not see what your qualification is. They will definitely have certain questions to ask you. As far as you answer those questions, they really doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to them that if you are a graduate or postgraduate or a doctorate. But as far as you have some opportunities, you can start working with it. Okay, but I, as far as being a little sad about saying that, most of the organization, like around 95% organizations, will ask you for a graduation. Okay, but yeah, ISTQB certification will help you to get some freelancing businesses and add more value to your work profile. Okay. Coming to the next one, Stephen. Stephen says, "Hi Neeraj, I just wanted to tell you to keep up the good work and greetings from Romania." Thank you so much, Stephen, for joining in and sending your greetings. It's really warm, and thank you so much for letting us know. I'm always here to assist any of our viewers to help them understand the concepts. Sometimes these warm greetings keeps us so motivated that we keep up the good work. So thank you so much, Stephen, in joining in and sharing your valuable feedback and recommendation. Okay, we have another one from Ajappa. Sir, tell me about ISTQB automotive tester specialist, how to crack the exam. Cracking the exam does not really require a hack when it comes to domain specifications. For example, when you talk about mobile application tester, performance tester, automotive tester, security tester, for here, the people have to have the understanding of the domain. As far as you have a good understanding of the domain, it will help you pass the examination anyhow. Because these specialist certifications are at the very foundation level and does not really require you to have any sort of preparation. You just have to align yourself to be a to the certification syllabus. As far as you have the understanding of syllabus, all you have to do is answer the exam questions. So be sure about the syllabus, because being an automotive tester, you have done everything practically. There's nothing new to you as per the syllabus, and you just have to target that area and prepare and hit the examination. That's it. There are no specific hacks other than foundation. What you did in foundation, it remains the same. That read the question carefully. Questions can be tricky, options can be tricky. Have that attention to respond to that, and that's it. No specific, tips or tricks for automotive alone. As far as you know the domain, is only the trick which you have. If you are not so good with your domain, probably if you're a newcomer to automotive industry, it may not help you to pass the examination in a small preparation. But if you have been working with the industry for a few years now, all you need is just align yourself to the syllabus, understand what all they are covering, and answer the examination. Okay, so all the very best, Ajappa. If you have anything else, just feel free to let me know. Okay. Okay, Paru Singh again says, do I need Agile foundation level or advanced level Agile? Just a moment, Parul, what was that for? Which is best Agile or core? Okay, so you don't have to be so short-handed, Parul. At least you could have written that it was about certification, that Agile certification or core certification. One more word, right? I thought you're looking for a job in a domain. So I answered you actually incorrectly, right? So Agile or core, Agile is about practice, Paru, and core is more about role specific. So if you are like having a really great experience in the industry and you want to become test manager or test analyst within an organization, then you look forward to core certifications. All right. And if you're looking forward to work as an agile tester or become a kind of, agile lead, there's no agile lead to be frank, but becoming a more senior tester within the agile, you have agile technical tester. So you can take the foundation level certification of agile and then look forward to core, which will add more value. Okay. So I think that is the right path to go into. And your question says, do I need agile foundation level or advanced level agile? You can just have the foundation level agile, and that should be good to go ahead and move into the core level certifications as you grow with your experience, and target the test manager, which is the last important thing. No matter your industry works with agile or traditional approaches, test manager certification is something which is really important for someone to have down the line with 8 years of experience or 9 years of experience. You can definitely get. Before that, maybe 6 or 7 years of experience, you can target test analyst. So maybe, in a gap of 2 years, you can get certified with test manager as well. Okay, so now I think I get it. Okay, Paru says thanks. Paru also has, which is best to take exam in India or USA? I'm currently in USA. If you are in USA, you can take it from ISTQB. That would be better, because if you are working in USA and you're looking forward to a job in USA, they prefer people taking examination from ISTQB, American Software Testing Qualification Board. So taking from India is not a different thing. It's just that they may have a priority for someone who has taken from ISTQB. We have experienced this from a lot of our audience and a lot of our participants, that in America, they prefer people with ISTQB certified because it's easy for them to validate those certifications. But back in India, they have to write a mail to India, and you know that India will take 5 days of time to respond to that, or maybe they don't even respond. So can be challenging sometimes. So I would recommend you ISTQB to go ahead if you are working in USA. If you're in India, that's fine. Uh, Prakash says, hi sir, apart from ISTQB, could you please suggest any other good certification agency for IoT, AI, etc. for futures products testing? Sorry to say, but I think I'm not sure about there are any certifications as of now for AI and IoTs. You may have to dig something around yourself. But again, I'm not sure if people have started doing some certifications on IoTs as well, because there is a certification which I saw a few days back, but I did not realize that what was the body. Was that a local organization doing it? Was that a local training institute doing it? Or maybe an international organization doing it? So not exactly sure. So I would not like to give you anything which I'm not sure about. So maybe you can explore, and if you find any specific certifications on that, you can probably send me the link. I can relook into that and guide you well. Okay. So you can just share those links if you find any. But you can also do that. You can just make sure that if that is a globally recognized body or it's a local body. Because if you're getting certified by a local body, it does not add value at an international level. So may not have the recognition as well. Okay. For example, even I can certify you on anything, right? I can create my own examinations, ask you to write an examination and give you a certificate. No big deal. But the point is, do you have the recognition? If you have the recognition, you will have the value for it. Okay, so that's one thing. Coming to next one, Kishore says, good evening, sir. I like your videos. Thank you so much, Kishore, and thanks for joining in. I hope you have been doing well. We have Akhil saying, sir, up to which level we need coding knowledge like Java, Python to be in automation testing role? For example, basic understanding should be fine if you talk about core Java in Java, and Python, again, like basic Python should be fine to get started with automation, because automation engineers are not a development engineer, and you don't need to know every single corner of a programming language. These languages will be used from the point of scripting. So as far as you were able to script that and run this, you just don't need anything beyond. So for example, if you're working with Java Selenium, then you just need to know core Java and you can automate your scripts. Okay. All right. Paru says, Neeraj, you are doing a great job helping people. Big salute to you. Thank you so much, Parul, for letting us know that feedback. That really a great thing when people share such things. I always take some opportunity and time out to help all the audience to get their questions clarified. And the only reason I opted for these things because when I realized people are looking for such solutions and there are no one to assist them. So I thought, okay, though I have 10,000 subscribers, not a big deal, but I can go live and answer some 5, 10 candidates. That should be enough. But at least people who are looking for solutions, people who are looking for answers, at least they'll find someone who can answer them. So people hardly used to find someone responsible to give them right answers to certain questions. So I really started these initiatives and trying to help people on a daily basis. In fact, daily I upload a video. Every week I come live to answer your questions. And still there are so many people who don't know about it. That there is a channel which gives you free solutions to any number of questions. We just want you to let them know that again not to gain subscribers or gain views, because I clearly mention every time that my channel does not have a criteria that you should be a subscriber of this channel to ask me a question. Okay, in fact I cannot check that if you are asking me a question, are you a subscriber of it? YouTube does not provide such platform where you can see who is a subscriber, who is not a subscriber. So it is just an open thing that if you have a question, come down here, ask your questions, get your answers, and you're done for the day. Okay, so when you share such comments, that is what is more important for me. When you say like I'm really happy with the one tutorials which I provide, you're really happy with the live sessions which I'm doing and trying to answer that, and when you come up with those valuable feedback, right, that gives me the inspiration to continue my good work and keep doing good for everyone, and of course with no possible charges on that, right? So just feel free to share this to many people that okay, if you have any questions related to testing, please reach out to this guy. He can help you, he can answer you. All I want is that, and as far as I'm doing it, I'm happy and satisfied. And if in case you are happy with this live session, do not forget to drop a like on this live session so that it reaches any number of people and YouTube shares this with everyone across the world that yes, there is a live session which helps you to answer your questions. Your one like can do that. Thank you. Thank you, Paru. Ajappa also says thank you. We have Federico again. I have several ISTQB certifications, for example, foundation level, mobile tester, automation engineer, etc. Yes, Federico, I remember you from a long time. You have been asking me a lot of questions. This could count as a college degree or it would be value for companies. It will be values for companies, Federico, but will not replace your graduation. These are professional certification. As far as you are working somewhere or you are doing some professional practices, these certification just justifies you that you know the concept internationally. That means no matter which country you go to, you will be recognized by these certifications of what you do. So just your resume or CV is not enough. But when you add certifications to that, it becomes more valuable. That's it. Preferable among the strong candidates, but does not by any chance replaces a graduation degree. So again, I should not be wrong in telling you such things because I have to be very transparent in such suggestions where people look forward to me as a guidance. So of course, please do not be under that impression that taking multiple certifications can replace your graduation. And I'm so sorry to say that because I'm unable to help you at this point of time to get a job by just having the certifications. But freelancing is something where people don't look forward to your graduations. You can be a contractor and work with any number of organizations and do the same job. But as far as you want to be on a payroll like a permanent job, I think you'll find challenges too. Okay. Paru says, thank you so much for answering so many questions. It's all my pleasure, Paru. Should you have anything else, feel free to let me know. Federico also says, I'm about to move to Canada and there is a lot of software testers job, especially game tester. If you have several ISTQB certifications through ASTQB, does that make a difference in a good prospect for work? Even if you're trying to migrate into Canada, they may ask you for a graduation degree. So I'm not sure how far your processing is all about with that application. But again, please check with that processor or assessor who is assessing your profile to migrate you or push you into Canada. He or she will be the best person to tell you what importance does the graduation really have with your PR process. Okay, because the profile rating, the scores are given based on all these things. So graduation is it does matter when it comes to PR migrations. Okay, Prakash says thanks. Akhil says the way you explain and patience in reading every question was awesome. Thanks a lot, sir. Today I'm just looking here and there because the system doesn't work for some reason. It says chat disconnected. Please wait a while, and for some reason I cannot see. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that anyone should not be feeling like, oh, I could not get the answer. And there are so many comments. I'm just going one by one and trying to help because this is what I come live for, right? I don't want to show you my face, don't want to show you my background. I'm here to answer your questions, and if I do that, that's more than enough for me. So trying to be really responding to every single person so that nobody feels bad that I've been spending 30 minutes, 40 minutes here, and finally he did not answer my question. So nobody should go back without an answer is my target. Anyways, thank you for that comment, Akhil. Really appreciate that. Uh, Koshank says, I have experience in manual testing. I should move to automation testing. How to start automation testing? Because basic idea for OOPS concept, uh, how to learn automation testing. Okay, that was a kind of like repeated question. But for starting with automation, uh, yes, you need OOPS concept to start from, which is very fundamental things that what exactly object-oriented programming is. And object-oriented programming will help you to create objects, which are useful in automation as well. And that's just a concept. You again have partially OOPS supported languages, fully supported languages. You just have to pick any of the language, for example, Java or Python. Any of these language you can start with, and it's simple. No matter you have not done programming in your life, but today if you start learning that, it will be simple and easy to understand the concepts. As far as you have a dedication to learn something new, you will be able to learn anything, believe me. See, even I come from a non-technical background. Okay, I don't know how many of you got surprised. I come from a mechanical background. I'm a mechanical graduate myself. I'm Bachelor of Engineering in uh, mechanical, and I did definitely a lot of learning, a lot of exploration in order to become a IT professional. And really, programming was nothing as a part of my portfolio or my learning as a part of graduation. All I started is after a year of my graduation and started working on programming languages. And believe me or not, it just requires that dedication that do you really want to move into IT? Do you really want to do a professional work? So you said yes. The moment you say yes, everything will be easy to understand. So have that dedication, have that attention to detail, have that presence of mind in order to say that yes, I have an end goal and I have to achieve it, and you will be able to achieve it for sure. So just make sure that you put that dedication there, and you will be able to do it yourself. Okay, and this is no big challenge. It's very simple and easy to start understanding a programming language. When I can do it, anybody can do it, right? Uh, okay, coming to Federico again. Yes, you are doing a great job. You give too much value in to us. Thank you so much. You are my family. Just another part of it. One family is in my home. Another family is YouTube family, where we have so many people who give their time and dedication to do something for their profile. And I'm just trying to do that small bit of it to add more value to it. That's it. I cannot make your future. I cannot make your career, but I can assist you. I can help you to build that career. And that is what I'm just trying to do. So thank you so much, Federico, for sharing your valuable comment as well. It really, 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 gives a great pleasure to me. And of course, keeps me inspired to keep up the good work in future as well. Okay, Prakash says, thank you. Sergi, I think again I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hope so. Sergi says, hi, could you advise what experience as manual tester I should have to easily prepare and pass the base ISTQB certification? The base, I think, means foundation here, right? So as a fresher or probably like a newcomer into the industry, main thing what you would need is understanding of all the concepts what you see in the syllabus. For example, what could be new to you if you are looking for the certification for the first time? You may not be understanding certain terminologies. You may not be able to understand why should I apply these techniques. You may not be able to understand why static, why dynamic, right? So try to answer these questions first. Whenever you go to a topic, if they say principles of testing, what this principle of testing is all about? Why would I need certain set of principles to be followed as a part of testing? When testing is all about quality, I can achieve quality by doing anything, right? So what is that extra step which a tester needs to take in order to assure the quality in the product? And that is where you need to understand those concepts. Similarly, when it comes to monitoring and controlling, you see a word called as matrix. Now, what is matrix? How these matrices help you to monitor the process? So explore. You need to have that level of understanding if you're looking forward to get certified without having a prior knowledge of certificate or testing. So you can take up any online tutorial like Udemy or YouTube channel. There are a lot of people who certify or give you information about the same. In fact, for me as well, I have a channel called as Testing in Nutshell, where I talk about these things in very detailed manner. And recently we completed 1,000 subscribers there as well. So thank you so much for being a part of it, team. If any one of you are already watching Testing in Nutshell, there I do a lot of explanation beyond the certification syllabus and talk about testing concepts and tools. So if you are really looking forward to grasp some of the details, you can always look forward to go through those tutorials about testing fundamentals. And sometime I do public sessions also over the weekends. So if in case you are interested, you can definitely enroll for that. By having that detailed session, you will be definitely able to grasp a lot of learning from this 2 days of training. But again, right now I don't have a date to share with you, but just be a part of the community of this channel to get the latest updates from the session. All right. Priya says, is BCom graduate can go for testing? If yes, how? And I'm new to this, need more tutorials. As I'm new to this, I need more tutorials. Of course, first of all, BCom has nothing to do with your testing profession, because a lot of organizations look for any graduate. Okay, testing doesn't really have a need of being from a technical background as far as you know how to test. Yeah, we do understand that having a technical background is helpful. Okay, it can boost your process of getting a job faster, but not mandatory. As far as you know what exactly testing is all about, you can always get into the testing industry. It's a welcoming domain and does not really have a criteria that you should be a CS graduate as far as you're talking about some big organizations. Once you have a great experience, you can definitely approach any organization and you can be a part of it. So all you need is having the understanding of every single tutorial which I have on my foundation playlist, and that will give you all the necessary information what you need to get certified with the ISTQB Foundation certification. Okay, I think have I caught up all the answers? I think there are more questions here. Let me just come back to it. So yes, Priya Shukla, I think I've answered you. If you have anything else, just feel free to let me know. Federico says, sorry for insist. What I mean with the question I asked to you is that I have seen a lot of job offers in software testing that doesn't require any degree or any certification. So I think having an ISTQB certification could be a great help to get a job in software testing. Exactly. If you are saying that, Federico, I'm sure that you would have seen such opportunities, certain opportunities which does not really ask you for a degree, then these certifications are really a big plus for you. Okay, these certifications have value. That's what I was saying you. But as far as you find an opportunity where they say no degree, I really don't have a criteria that you should be a graduate, then absolutely fine. And I'm really happy to see when you say that, because I was somewhere, one corner of my mind, I was feeling bad about you. Oh, come on, this guy is so talented and he has so many certifications. I wish he could get a job quickly. Because if you ask me personally, I really don't hold a graduation or education system responsible for doing a work. It's experience. If you have the knowledge of doing it, if you have the experience of working on such things, the graduation is just a piece of certification, but it is here what you basically use when you work with a particular project or particular industry or particular practice. And that's where I was just like feeling a little bad about that. Like, okay, you've got so many certificates, but is that something I can do for him? Is that something the organization can do for him and help him get that dream job? So as far as you are saying me, I'm really happy. You can see me smiling there, and I'm really happy about you. If you can really go for it, the certification will add value to it for sure. That's a plus point for you. Okay. All right. Kushank Sani says how to learn Burp Suite and JMeter. How to learn? I think Kushank, again, that I don't have any such tutorials on my channel right now. So you may look forward to some Udemy paid courses, because there again we have great tutorials from other tutors. But right now I'm not planning also to create a tutorial on JMeter, as I'm on a different tutorials right now. So you can definitely search for Udemy or any other organization which can give you a great session using a kind of live instructor led session, which can help you to learn that. And there are a number of resources available online to search that which is a best portal to learn such things, or which is the best institute to go and learn about the same. Again, I'm not officially responsible for recommending someone, because I'm not being branded by them, so I cannot take any names. But again, everyone have their own experience by visiting certain people and certain institutes. So you can definitely look forward to your friends' recommendation and all, who have used certain institutes for learning something, and you can approach them for the same. Okay, and you should be able to get whatever you need, and look forward to be certified on those things as well. Okay, I do see a message from Federico. I just subscribed to your other channel as well. Thank you so much, Federico. That adds a little more happiness. But yeah, more importantly, as far as I'm able to serve you guys, help you understand the concept, that is more important for me. Coming to Priya Shukla again. Okay, thanks a lot, Neeraj. You're welcome. Sergi says, thank you for the detailed explanation. I'll watch your videos as much as I could. Thank you again. You're always welcome, and all the very best for your preparation. Federico also says, thank you for the advice. You make me smile too. I have some comments talking about the Foundation of Software Testing ISTQB Certification, 4th edition, written by authors of ISTQB, Dorothy Graham, Rex Black, and Eric. Okay. What do you think about that book? If you recommend it, can you please provide us with a PDF? It is impossible to find the book on the internet. They might be working on the revisions. Okay. As far as they publish, you will find it on the internet. If they don't publish, that means it is still under revisions or draft. So I can talk to Eric, I can talk to Rex, and let you know if there is the publicity happening or not. Maybe you can just, you'll find the response on the same live videos comment box, that what Eric or Rex Black had to say on that request. I'll definitely get back to you after speaking to both of them, and let you know what's the status on that 4.1. But just let me know if you are still here, that where did you come across that 4.1? Because if I'm reaching Eric or Rex, I should be able to justify myself that yes, I saw this somewhere. So if you can tell me some links or something which says where you actually came across. What do you think about that book? If recommended, can you provide a PDF file? I'll look forward to it. Again, I'm not sure if Rex or Eric will provide me a PDF copy of that, because that can impact their sales. It's really difficult to get a PDF copy of such things. But yeah, I'll try to do my level best to reach out to them. Priya Shukla says, I already started learning from your lessons for Foundation ISTQB and subscribed so far. Wish me luck. All the very best, Priya. And even if I say or not, my best wishes are always with all of you, including Priya Shukla, as you have requested. So it's just that, I try to help every individual. It's nothing like, my blessings will really help you to gain something. It's just that if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to respond to your queries. And as far as you tell me your queries, I can respond to it and you get clarified. It becomes simpler and easy to understand anything. So just be consistent by asking your questions. The more you ask your questions, the more clarifications you get. And the more clarified you are, the better confidence you will have in order to succeed in your career. So all the very best and happy learning. Okay. Finally, I think I'm all caught up with all the comments. If I have missed anything, please do let me know, team. And we are again remaining with another 15 minutes of our session. If you have any questions, do not forget to quickly drop your comment here. I'm more than happy to respond to you before I call off this session for today. But feel free to let me know if you have any concerns. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up on this video, which makes other people also know across YouTube that there is a live session going on which can answer your questions. And I want them all to be here as a part of this session to get their questions and doubts clarified. So looking forward to more questions if you have any. Yeah, Priya says, hey, yeah, thanks a lot. You're always welcome. So just to let me know. All right. So finally, taking a small breathe, responding to so many things. Sometimes takes a lot of energy, but yes, as far as I'm just utilizing my best time here with all of you and trying to help many of you, it just adds a lot of value, right? So yes, I think I'm looking for more questions to come up. We have another 14 minutes to go from this session. Go ahead, team. If you have a question, just feel free to drop that. I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to respond to you, help you understand the concepts with, in return, a thumbs up on this particular video, which can just reach many people to understand. Okay, we are just waiting for some more questions for the day, as we have another, around 14 to 13 minutes remaining from this session. We would like to answer as many questions as possible before we wind up with our show today, but just want to make sure that we address as many people as possible every time we connect. So don't forget, every weekend, Saturday, you have this live session where I generally answer your questions and respond to your queries. So mark this in your calendar between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I will be live here to respond to you. And this happens every week. It's just not once or twice, it happens every week. And you can always prepare for your questions and come back and ask me those questions and get them clarified. Yaseem, looking forward to more questions. If you've got one, do not hesitate. It could be any simple question, could be related to any of the testing concepts, be it about the testing tool, be it about certifications, and anything as a kind of learning about career path, having future scopes of testing. You can just ask me anything, whatever you may have, and I would love to respond to you. Yes, looking forward to more questions. We have around 12 minutes to go from this session. If you have a question, just type it in, hit enter, and I'll be here talking about it. Yes, team, just feel free to let me know if you've got a question. It should not be a question any longer as far as you let me know. I'm more than happy to respond to you. I'm here to help you, make you understand, and just assist you as much as possible. Okay, so I think we have 10 more minutes to go from this session, and looking forward to more questions. But right now, I'm all caught up with all the questions. So just looking for more questions. If you have one, just feel free to uh, let me know. I'm here to respond to it. Okay, I think it should be time when I trigger the timeout of 5 minutes because again, just being idle on the session doesn't look good. So just we will be waiting for 5 more minutes. If there are no questions coming up, we may end up our session earlier, probably hardly 2 or 3 minutes earlier than the scheduled timeout. But yeah, meanwhile, if you get any questions, we have any latecomers who have some questions quickly to ask, we would definitely welcome them and respond to their queries before we wind up with our show. But looking forward to your questions as much as possible. Again, the last 10 minutes can cater you with a lot many questions. So if you've got a question with you, do not hesitate. I'm here to talk about it, help you understand the concept, and make you comfortable with whatever you're trying to learn and understand. Just feel free to drop me that question in the chat box and I'll pick it up, talk about it, and respond to all of you. No questions coming up, but we have 8 more minutes to go from this session. If you've got a quick question, just drop it. I'm here to talk about it, help you understand the concepts. Yes, I'm just looking forward to more questions. If there are any, just feel free to let me know. I'm here to respond to them before we wind up with our show. We have 6 more minutes to go from our live session. If you've got a question, just quickly drop that below, and I will be more than happy to respond to that and give you the answer for it. Okay, 20 seconds. All right, we have got a question. Tushar says, mechanical engineer student do career in software testing. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm right in front of you. Tushar, as far as you have the curiosity to explore a new domain and build a career in that particular domain, you can do it. I myself is a mechanical engineer by engineering graduation, and I've been into software testing for a long time since I graduated. So I just started doing a small job in a mechanical industry when I graduated, but post that I have been just doing the software testing job itself. So yes, you can. Okay, do we have any more questions? As we are coming to close to this particular session, would like to know if there are any final questions to answer and respond. I would be more than happy to respond to you before I leave for the day. Yep, Tushar says thank you. You're welcome, Tushar. And I think we are pretty much done for the day. There were no questions coming up in between. So thank you so much, team, for being a part of this live session. It was really a great pleasure for me answering your question once again. Looking forward to have similar questions and back-to-back questions to ask and be answered coming up in the next weekend as well. So every Saturday we connect between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So if you want to keep a reminder, you can keep a reminder on your phone and create a schedule that I have to ask all my testing related questions between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And I'll be more than happy to respond to all your queries whatsoever you may have related to certification, related to testing concepts, related to testing tools, or maybe career in software testing. You can ask me any questions related to it. I would be more than happy to respond to all of you. So as usual, at the end, I would say thank you so much for being a part of this live session, team, as your contribution, your participation makes this live session successful. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning. Thank you so much and stay safe. Take care, team. Bye-bye. See you next weekend.